32 to 48, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. I think that seems a little bit too tricky. A 32, because you know I'm only a level 16, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. This is gonna be so addicting. It is, man. If you can just play and go kill some bad guys, higher tier dungeons, higher tier drops, higher tier NFTs. That's what it seems. That's really what it seems. You know, I can't. Don't quote me on that. I can confirm the first part. You know, if you do a higher tier dungeon, you're gonna get higher tier items. Like the actual in-game items you're gonna get are way better. But if you get more rare NFTs from higher tier dungeons, I can't really tell you. I can't tell you for sure. An 8 to 20, that's what I'm talking about. 8 to 20 seems like that's a good deal. Will there be a storage system? I know they're talking about later down the road that you should be able to hold your like as a kind of like a vault or a storage in your space, but I'm not exactly sure how that's going to play out. I know everything's being decided and figured out and constantly being balanced by a team of very advanced game developers. They've been in this arena for a really long time, and I'll tell you even more. I know in BigTime they even have a hired economist who's going to look through and make sure all the checks and balances and all the supply and demand of the in-game economy is going to be perfect. So I think that's actually something pretty cool. So where you can actually make money finding weapons and selling them. Yes, you can. Dude, I don't know if you heard this earlier. I sold my chess piece yesterday. It was pretty insane. I earned like some chest plate that goes on my character, and it was a more common item, so I didn't want to keep it. So I sold it, and I sold it yesterday. It was only up for like 9 hours, and it got sold. So, and I sold it a little bit above like asking price. So I mean, I think that's insanity. Guys, I'm being 100% honest. I lied to you. I am absolutely in my pajamas. I'm so sorry. Lend me your axe so I can kill the FUD in Discord. Man, I think people are just mistaken. I kind of see the behind the scenes stuff that's going on. I know everything is properly sorted. I'm not just trying to say that just to calm you guys down. I kind of see what's going on behind the scenes. Man, everything is going to plan. When 10 weeks is over for early access, can players still play after 10 weeks till the public... Wait, when the 10 weeks is over for early access players, can they still play after 10 weeks till the public access comes out? Well, I don't know exactly when the game is going to be fully released. I don't know if it's going to be 10 weeks. I'm not sure if they announced that yet. I haven't seen anything, so I can't confirm that. I take that with a grain of salt unless it was announced by a team member or on the Discord or Twitter. I hear yo-ho from these cyber pirates. You should do... What should I do? Is there any information regarding the Timekeeper and Forge NFT prices and how they can be obtained in-game? And will you be able to use them if you have no space? Well, I'll tell you this. Right now, BigTime is in early access, and we are acquiring cosmetic NFTs, and the space NFT as well is dropping, but it's not currently accessible. It means you can get it as a rare loot drop, but that does not mean you can use it right now. All that information is going to be coming later down the road as an announcement or a Twitter post or some Discord or Medium article. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be coming later down the road. But if you're talking about other stuff regarding like spaces, then that information I'd refer to Medium articles. That should give you all the information that's currently out. Apart from that, I really know everything that's on the Medium articles. That's kind of what the big dealio is right now. Alright, our mission objective is now to get to the boss room, and hopefully I'll make it there alive. The cool thing with Mega Clockies is you can kind of see on the ground when they're going to attack like that, so you can kind of dodge out of the way. It's a little more difficult when you're kind of like in a very narrow corridor, but I'm using my movement keys and I can quickly dash out of the way. I should be able to dodge and dash, and hopefully not get hit by the huge hammer. So you know you can kind of like stand in front of him. You know he's always going to attack, and then quickly dodge like that. And you can kind of double tap some of your movement keys and get out of the way, and that's really a good way to do it. I'm doing a higher level dungeon, so everything's gonna be more difficult. Need more viewers. You're so good, man. We were rocking like 1,000 viewers the other day, man. But I am streaming from the official BigTime Discord. Oh no! I couldn't avoid it in time. Oh poop. Hold on. No, man, you can't see me, dude. Don't deal with me, please. Just leave me. I'm gonna heal myself. I need to get the heck out of here. Put a healing drone down. There we go. Whew! That was incredibly close to death. Do you have the wiki or docs of the game? Okay, guys. Zeb does. Zeb has all the... Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna die here if I don't play our cards right. Zeb has all the... Apparently the information on the lore. I don't remember what it was called, but he has the information on the lore, and he has not given it to me. I've asked him, because I know he has all that stuff, and I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it so much. I don't know who I have to talk to or who I have to bribe big time, but I want to see all the lore for the game. Because only I know all the information that's just publicly released. I don't play my cards. I'm gonna be next to die here. I can heal up for a second. When bot feature is added, will the drop rates of 1 player and 5 bots, will that be the same as party of 6? That's a really good question. No, it's dungeons don't scale in difficulty if you have AI players. That's something that I learned, which I think is pretty cool. Dungeons don't scale in difficulty if you have AI part of your group. It doesn't count as a real player. I guess AI is not far enough advanced for them to think that, so that it's worth it to scale. So you really got to play with real people in your party. So it's definitely more advantageous to play with other people in your party for sure. You definitely want to, because dungeons will scale in difficulty depending on how many people you have in your party. And why you'd want that is it means more bad guys means more loot. It's definitely going to be more of a challenge, but it's definitely going to be worth it because you'll collect more NLP. So totally worth it, I do have to say. Oh man, I didn't think he'd still hit me. I didn't think I was still inside the range here. I gotta be careful, I don't want to die here. Oh! No! Wait, what? My health was 361! My health was 361. How could that happen? Bruh. He hits for like 200. How did I die? Bruh, that sucks. I got to the boss room though. It was so freaking close. So this is what I heard through the pipeline. I'm not 100% sure on this, but this is what Gray and all my other coworkers have said. That the planet burner, which we were just in, that kind of icy kingdom, that is apparently NFTs. They just in their experience, they didn't get NFTs as much compared to the insectoid hive. So apparently they said they got better luck getting NFTs in the insectoid hive, which was that other forest we played at the beginning of the stream, versus that planet burner we were in, that icy kingdom. So who knows, man? I don't know if that's the truth or that's just kind of, I don't know, something they've been telling themselves. Maybe it's just how it's been reinforced, I don't know, by each other, but that's kind of what I've heard through the pipeline. So I may have to run a little bit forward because there's a place in Time's End called the Ancient Egg, and it's a very, very cool, beautiful landscape. The whole environment and the geography and everything looks completely different. So I want to go over there, and apparently they have some high tier portals that are not too high but seem adequate for my skill level and my player level here for this pocket watch. So that's what I'm venturing onwards, trying to get over there. I think I have to follow this road down, and I think I should be able to hit it, guys. That's the only thing with the Quantum Fixer. He's not the fastest. He's not the slowest, but he's not the fastest. The Shadow Blade is really your fast class, so trying to be quick, guys. Alright, we're now in the Ancient Egg. We're in the Wastelands. Pretty soon it should say Ancient Egg here. If not, I'm insane. I really hope I'm not. Who knows? I kind of am talking to myself, so. Alright. Trying to find a portal. There should be a portal here. If not, then fresh out of luck. Do you have a map of the whole game? I don't. There's not a mini map right now, and I don't know if there's like a bird's eye view of all of Time's End. I'd love to see that myself. I haven't yet, but all we have for navigational features as of right now are we have a compass at the top of the screen. What do you consider to be better, to stick to your high level pocket watch to clear out levels of dungeons, or start all over again with better pocket watch? Pros and cons of each? Well, that is quite a good question. I'll tell you, in the end, it's better to use a higher tier pocket watch. It's better in the long run. Because what I'll tell you, it doesn't just give you more pocket watch gears. You know what else it does? It can also boost your mobility. It can boost your strength. And it also gives you like this Vorpal. I'm using a Vorpal Shadow Blade pocket watch. Say that 5 times fast. But it has an ability, a skill that comes with it. I think it does something like it lets my heavy hit attack do more damage compared to if I didn't have this kind of pocket watch. So pocket watches can do other special things. Apart from just giving you more pocket watch gears, it can give you access to certain special skill or something. Whoa, certain skills and stuff like that. So, definitely there is the pros and cons. 15 to 21, that's what I'm talking about. That seems more like it, guys. That's what the heck I'm talking about. What's the highest tier? I don't know what the highest tier pocket watch is. I know. I think someone the other day told me they got a tier 6. That's the highest I've seen so far. I haven't seen higher than that. I haven't seen higher than tier 6. Dang it, we're back in a planet burner. In a planet burner. I didn't want to be in a planet burner, man. Because apparently there's like less NFTs here. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's not confirmed, everybody. Take that with the grain of microscopic salt, but here's what I heard. And also, you got to be very careful with your skills and stats as well, because you know, as you level up, right, you get two stat points and you get 1 skill point. So as you level up, it's gonna take more and more. So it's very, very, very infrequent when you go from like 16 to 17 or 17 to 18. It's gonna take more and more time in between. So be very careful on what stats you put in and what skills you add, because the time in between when you get more skill points is gonna be farther and farther. This is a Revive Fallen Comrade Shrine, but I can't use it because I don't have any. Whoa! This is new! Have you guys seen this before? Whoa! I've never seen this! Is it hurting the blight? I think it is. Does it hurt me? Oh yeah! Yeah, it most definitely does. I've never seen that before. Have you guys, am I just blind? Okay, you have to kind of go in between. It's kind of like a spinning door. Okay, I got you. Okay, that's not that cool. I've never seen this before. It's like those doors in New York, those carousel doors. You kind of just have to wait for it to spin around. I think I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool. I've never seen that before. That is too cool. So in theory, as the game lifetime increases and players spend more time reaching higher and higher levels, since there's no cap with the dungeon scale too, in a year's time, will post-release, will players reach 100 level 150, and all dungeons be a level 150? Well, there's going to be dungeons of many different levels. I totally think later down the road there's going to be higher level dungeons. But absolutely, I think there's going to be always dungeons of all levels for all players, because if you start another Pocket Watch, you're going to have to kind of start over, right? So I think there's always going to be dungeons of different levels, but absolutely could see one day a 150 level dungeon with crazy, you know, maybe multi-thousand damage hits and axes. I have no idea. Who knows? But I'll tell you, there's something, I don't know if you know this, called timeshares, and they're micro expansion packs. Like kind of like DLC content that's going to be coming, and it's free to play. And with it, we'll bring another area of time and space to adventure in, and a whole other area will be added that you can explore. And some of it's going to be as big as Time's End. So imagine how big that's going to be. And I know there's a bunch of timeshares already planned, so there's going to be a bunch more content coming. So just stay tuned for that. So with it, it's going to bring more dungeons, more equipment, more quests, more adventures, more bad guys, more everything, more expansion to the lore and the story, and there's going to be a reason why you're going there. So it's going to kind of like be seasons, right? So it's going to be a whole other area of time and space to adventure in. So it's not just going to be Time's End. It's so much more is coming. Time's End is just one of the places, because you can adventure through time and space. Maybe you could go back to before there was only Time's End, because Time's End is the last planet left at the end of the universe. But who knows, man? Alright guys, I'm at the foot of the boss room. Now I have to eliminate all the bad guys in here, and then I should be able to complete it. AKA a paladin? Yeah. It's not like a paladin. It's not there's no official name. Really, I'm just a quantum fixer with Time Warrior equipment. That's just what we call it, but in essence, it's like a paladin. I know about original of this concept here. I know other people have done this, but I just know it works well for me. Is there any estimated release date? Of course, this can change. There's an estimated release date. You know, I can't tell you for certain. This is what I know. When the game officially releases, it will be free to play. And I know some people have been saying 10 weeks, but I haven't seen that information officially anywhere. That's just like, I guess that's, you know, word around town, right? But, you know, don't mark that on your calendar. That's just what I've seen. But of course, it's going to be they're going to release gold. I'm using a gold pass right now, so I'm playing, and there's going to be silver, and then jade, and then ruby. And then after that, then the game will be free to play. I don't know when that's going to happen. I would stay up to date with their Discord and their announcements on their Discord, and turn post notifications on with their Twitter, and it should give you information on when all that stuff's going to transpire. But I honestly, I don't even know myself an exact tentative date, right? So, can you reflect enemy shots? Yes, you can. You can actually more intercept enemy projectiles. If you have a Chronomancer, your projectile can cancel out an enemy projectile. I can tell you there are a bunch of incentives, and there's a bunch of reasons to get an early access pass to collect NFTs early. Any idea if the game is going to have a stamina and you do your daily dungeons to get NFTs similar to how Genshin Impact does it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure there's going to be a stamina of like a limit to how many dungeons you can do. Like right now there's no weapon durability or anything like that. Like I can use this weapon forever. I don't know if that's going to work. I certainly don't know if that's going to apply to NFTs. That would change the economy so much. Like an NFT degrades. I don't think that's going to happen, but... Will Mythic Exalted Cosmetics drop in game or with craftable items? We're not really not talking about cosmetic items. That's kind of like a very future thing. Who knows what's... Oh, I went to 17. Yay! Who knows what's going to happen with that, but I'd just stay tuned, man. I don't know what the highest tier... I've just seen uncommon. And I know it's uncommon and rare. Will the NPCs have voices or just text? I have no idea if there's going to be voice actors. I really don't know. That's a really good question. I can tell you there's some voice acting going on for each character. Like when you don't have enough energy, it will say, "I don't have enough." Man, BigTime has to hire me. I'll be a voice actor. There is definitely, absolutely reasons to get in early and collect NFTs with a gold pass. To get in early, because there's definitely special items you can get. I'll just tell you that much. I'm not going to spoil anything more, because I don't want to get murdered. I don't know what's going to happen.